seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
A part of why they came into this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Pats take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Stroud. Taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. They get to it for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. Now Stroud. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for New England. 43 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He gets it left side of Johnson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 4 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. When you look at this Patriots defense, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Take it in at the 22. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley, down to about the 45. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
2nd down and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on 3rd down now. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud sets up the play action. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Isaiah Simmons in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Stroud to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Nico Collins who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Try and throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jameson Williams with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. And here comes the Texans now. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. All on a give up the middle. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Taken right on the 30. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. On play action, they'll throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jamison Williams. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Throwing now is Stroud. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Shotgun snap to Stroud. He's going to air one out. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
He's got the 1st down and more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Delson in motion. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Robinson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
He's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. That is caught by Williams for a New England touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Stroud working out of the gun. He stiff arms him. That's complete. It's Collins. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for New England. 52 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the 1st half. And here's another play for big yardage.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. One play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans back out there and ready to go. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Hall again, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Hey, you got to seal, you got to seal, you got to seal. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. Like 9.
Stroud now on 2nd down. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
24's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Stroud looking to throw. It's a short one here. Complete to his tight end. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's A.J. Cole now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic, he can do so many things. But take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
Well, you help.
That's caught inside the 20. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. Big play there for New England. 78 yards.
It has just come so easily, hasn't it? This defense, they've been caught flat-footed time after time after time. This was not a touchdown, but it is another huge play. And they've spent huge portions of this game chasing guys downfield, and that is certainly not a winning formula.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right. Hey, 4 down, 4 down. 24's the mic.
Stroud. That one complete. It's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
24 is the mic. Let's go, defense.
To throw on third down. Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's taken to the 26. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And that'll go to cancel out a very nice return on the punt.
And that one was a hold. And I don't know what the percentages are between holding calls and illegal blocks in the back, but both of them go a long way towards wiping out nice returns.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jamison Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Racing to the end zone. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That second down play nets a -4. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. This one left side caught by Collins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Houston. the juke. Oh, look at the juke. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. And we'll get a peek at the kind of game he's having. It's been a good game. 8 catches now, Charles.
Everyone likes to spread the ball around. They want a lot of people to catch it and touch it, get a lot of guys involved. But sometimes when you have the hot hand or a person who's just really taking care of business in their part of the field, you have to keep going back to them.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jamison Williams, 61 yards. And the Pats are pouring it on. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Option right, here's Stroud. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by, there he goes, left side. Inside the 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
But it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The ball has it knocked loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
This fielded right at the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First and 10, it's Stroud.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Stroud out of the gun here. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stroud. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. He had
his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Thomas brings it in. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. Touchdown. Brian Thomas from 8 yards out. And the Patriots get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. The Texans offense set to regain possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stroud. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Run. Mike 9. Mike 9. Let's go, dude.
Operating from the gun, Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Push him back. Push him back. Mike 9.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
25. Check 25.
Here goes Stroud again. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Aiden Hutchinson getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Houston. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Patriots take over. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. And he is just one reception away from 10 in this game. I don't know what they need to do defensively, but something has to be altered, does it not?
I know that whenever we tried to cover a person who was having a game like this, You're trying to vary what you're doing, trying to change things up, hoping to fool him occasionally. If not fool him, fool the quarterback so that maybe he doesn't read the coverage correctly. Right now, though, they're in pretty good sync.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Keep it up. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left.
Now he's free to midfield. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line.
A big play there for New England. And even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Back to throw.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And now out comes Houston.
The last series for a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, what's the ball? What's the ball?
Back to throw. Stroud. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 43. And he's free going down the left. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. A flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
To wipe away a big return.
And I know from the outside in, you think, why are you holding? Just make sure you don't grab anyone. But you want to keep people away from your return guy. And sometimes those sudden moves, that speed, you reach out and inadvertently do something, and the penalty flag comes out.
Loose inside the 30. Saquon Barkley.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
24's the mic. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 24's the mic.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
24's the mic. I got him. I got him. 24's the mic.
Second down throw now from Stroud. And the pressure gets to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Houston. Fielded just inside the 30. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. In motion right, that's Williams. So they'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now 2nd and 5.
Number 53. Mike 53.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and he is in. Touchdown, New England. Saquon Barkley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston set to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense.
He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys is being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
Second down, another carry for Jackson.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Gronk, the tight end, in motion. On third down, Barkley shifts by at the 15. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
24's the mic. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun. Stroud.
Returning right back to Lockett.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Bang out. Bang out. Bang out. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Stroud. Well, that ball incomplete. Nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Houston. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Mike 26.
Riggs.
Here we go.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Breaks the tackle down the alley. Nifty footwork at the 45.
Saquon Barkley.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On second down, it's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
3rd and 1. Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He's going to take another shot here. And this is taken in at the 5.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held